For this lesson, we're going to be talking about the measures of variability. And remember, variability is what happens, what do you see your data? Are all your information similar? Is it spread out? And so when we talk about variability, the range of distribution does give us some insight into our different spread of data. And I'm noticing now it's maximum value minus minimum value. Well, let's look at the chart that I've drawn. These are project grades within one class. And yes, there's just 10 students that handed in a project grade. It was a group type of project. And so to find the range, we are going to take notice. My table is from high to low, numerical order, makes it easier for what we're going to be doing next. The range of distribution over with this data is just 100 minus 60. And so we know that our range is 40. So a perfect score on a project, not so good, but the range is 40. When we find mean absolute deviation, it's called the MAD. It's the mean or average distance of the data points from the mean of the distribution. So again, the mean or average distance of the data points from the mean of the distribution. So there's two steps that we have to go ahead and do. The first step, we are going to find the mean of the distribution. So this is our number one. And so when we do that, and then the second thing we're going to do is we're going to find the mean of from the data points. So looking at what we have here, I see I have 100 to 60. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that mean, which we did not find yet, and it does add up to 800. And we're going to divide 800 by the number that we have, which is 10. And when we do that, our mean of the data, so the mean of the data is equal to 80. So now to find the MAD, we have to take this 80 and we are going to subtract it from each one of our points. So our grades. So it's 100 minus 80 is equal to a 20. 95 minus 80 is equal to 15. 90 minus 80 is equal to a 10. The 95 minus 80, and that wasn't a 95, that was an 85 minus 80 is a 5. Now I have an 80 minus an 80 is equal to 0. Well, you're going to say, well, do I have to count that? Absolutely, because these are two grades that students received. So I have another 80 minus 80 is equal to 0. This one, now when I do 75 minus 80, I'm going to end up with a negative number. And it's the distance these points are from our mean. So we're going to then write it in the opposite order, and that is equal to a 5. Our 80 minus our 70 is equal to 10. Our 80 minus 65 is equal to 15. And our 80 minus 60 is equal to 20. And so what I just did is I found the distance from the mean. So each one of these numbers are what I am going to be dealing with. Yes, I'm even putting my zeros in there. So we'll add all of those numbers up, and when we add those numbers up, we do get 100, and you divide it by the number of project grades you have. That's why those zeros have to be there, and I'm dividing it by 10. So what I am figuring out is the MAD. So the mean absolute deviation, the MAD, is equal to 10. It's the average number of points that's away from your mean of your project grades. If this video was helpful to you today, please add a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more Math with Marcia. See you again soon.